give up anything to make this go, even if it goes slow. Running game in shadows is taking its toll. Running to the light, it's time to be bold. Falling into hands that open what I need to be held. Makes my eyes smell. Love is a way of life with you. Love has a face that matches you. I know it's all that we need, so mark my words, never give up on you. How many stairs do I have to climb to care for you? How many seas do I have to swim to share with you? How many songs do I have to sing with you? How many lives do I have to live with you? How many times was my heart break to be with you? Be with you. Oh, love is a way of life with you. Love has a face that matches you. I know it's all that we need, so mark my words and tell me what I'm living for, cause tell me what I'm living for, cause I'm living for you. And I'm living for you. Love is a way of life with you. Oh, oh. Love is a way of life with you. Love is a way of life. You always find a way to make things cool. It seems I was born awkward like an unused garage tool. And you make me okay, you make me okay. You make me okay, you make me okay. You're like the clutch between me and the world. Spin at different speeds, but somehow you make it work. And you make me okay, you make me okay. Oh, and you make me okay, you make me okay. My friends used to laugh at my expense, and my feelings always seem to be. But somehow when you poke at me, you find another way to make a half smile escape from my face. Wow, 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 wow. Like a Swiss watch, your timing is perfect. You must be telepathic, cause you know when I'm thinking of you. And you work it, and you work it, and you work it, yeah. My friends used to laugh at my expense, and my feelings always seem to be. But somehow when you poke at me, you find another way to make a smile escape from my face. I'm serious but I can't stay tense with you smiling at me in this room. Oh, oh. There's nothing that I can do but let the flowers that we planted bloom. You make me okay, you make me okay. You make me okay, you make me okay. You always find a way to make things cool. Wow, wow, wow. the hand that holds my will. This will never ever leave me, as long as time stands still. Words that I will always stand on. Bricks and mortar hold me high. Oh, heavy thoughts held in your shoulders were released when you would cry. And I was always listening for sounds coming from your heart from the start. And you were always singing the songs that we all forgot from the start. Take a different side opinion. Yes, and paint it shiny and bright. Photograph it in color, and you got just what you need, right? And I was always listening for sounds coming from your heart from the start. And you were always singing the songs that we all forgot from the start. Right from the start. Right from the start. Right from the start. Right from the start. You were always listening for sounds coming from your heart from the start. And you were always singing the songs that we all forgot from the start. And I was always listening for sounds coming from my heart from the start. And you were always singing the songs that we all forgot, yeah, from the start. Right from the start. Right from the start. Right from the start. All this time I've been standing still, not really feeling like I can move, not really feeling anything. The sunrise turned into sunset, but I didn't notice, 'cause I wasn't focused upon anything, 'cause nothing. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the David Blair Music Show podcast, the episode number 9. I'm finally numbering them because I won't be able to go back and find which episodes I talked about what. Today is the theme of friendship, something special about friendship. Yes, I'm a little bit off here to the, let me get a little more centered for you guys. There we go. Today's show is, it's the afternoon show. That means for Berlin, it's afternoon, but early evening for my Indian friends, and as well for listeners from the Philippines and Australia. It's in the evening over there. So welcome to the show. Today's theme is the theme on friendship. What does it mean to be a friend? Do we even need friendship? And if so, why? What is the purpose? We're going to read some great quotes about friendship. I'm going to play some songs that fit with those quotes because, as you know, I've been writing songs for a long time. And I have certainly songs about friendship, which I didn't even realize
we're on a bigger scale of things about friendship. So, how does that sound? We're ready to do this? Let's do the intro.
This is a soundtrack to our conversation. Your laughter in my...
What? Is not in line? Okay. I don't know what to do about this right now. We got a little technical difficulty. Apparently my voice and sound is off. But I don't know if I can do anything about that right now, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll sync up. All right. We're gonna do that. Anyway, I'm already sad that I'm gonna have to do another episode on friendship on this one, because friendship's such a huge topic. Because I just realized right now, it just came to my head just right now that one of my favorite movies all time is Wedding Crashers, and it's really all about friendship. That movie is really about friendship, so at the deepest level, much more so than actually the wedding crashing and all the rest of that stuff that happens, and hooking up with girls and trying to find a girl and trying to find love. What's the meaning of love? Is really based on about two guys who are just best friends. And that movie is kind of almost a dream of what I would, want and wish for a friend. And I certainly have some pretty good ones myself. So it's very, very cool. So before we continue the show here, I want to thank my patrons, the supporters of the show. I really appreciate that. I want to send a shout out to Christopher Mettler, Uta and Peter Steinbach, Bettina and Heinz Schwer, Kathy and Willem Wary, Kim Mady, Shauna Verburg, and Uta Jonatat, the newest member. Those are my patrons and supporters of the show, so thank you so much. The show doesn't go without you guys. So I'm going to start off with a quote with you guys today. Just jump right into it today. C.S. Lewis C.S. Lewis is somebody who I love some of his quotes. Actually, there's a book called The Meaning of Marriage, which I read about maybe 2 years ago now. And as you guys know, by the way, if you hear baby sounds, it's because I just became a father on Tuesday. So we're now a family now. And since my wife is behind the scenes helping me out, we got to bring our little guy, Peter. He's in the room too. So in case you hear a little cry, if for whatever reason he cries or something, that's because there is actually a baby here. For the first time ever. I'm still getting used to the idea that I'm a father. It's crazy. But anyway, I want to thank also a lot of people who have wished me well wishes and congratulated me. Thank you so much. We're really excited to be a family, and we are excited for the new challenge, a new chapter in our lives. So, very, very exciting times. So, I love one of my favorite quotes for friendship. It comes from a guy named C.S. Lewis. And I love it here. So I'm going to start off with this quote. It goes, "Friendship is born at the moment when one person says to another, 'What? You too? I thought I was the only one.'" And I have to say, I've had a lot of these great moments with people. And they haven't turned always into big, deep friendships, but certainly friendships where you kind of have this feeling. And it's, of course, deeper than just something in common, but really a deeper, I don't know, I guess philosophy or feeling within somebody, a little bit of a spirit. I've certainly met some of those people here in Germany, some new friends, but I just feel like, hey, I've known you for a long time. Here's another unknown quote, because I was going through the internet looking for some quotes for today. It goes here, "A friend is someone who understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you just the way you are," which is pretty cool. I think that's probably an impossible dream, but you know, when I say impossible, I mean no friend is perfect, but in that imperfection, of course, that's your... You definitely feel like that, though, many, many, many times from a lot of great friends, people who really, really get you, and they really see what you're scared of or what and they're just there to support you and listen and be there for you. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into my song that I think really suits those two quotes. You? I thought I was the only one. This is a good friend of mine. Her name's Courtney. She lives in Vancouver. The song's called "You Make Me Okay." It's from my second album, 2009, called "Things Left Unsaid." You always find a way to make things cool. It seems I was born awkward like an unused garage tool. And you made me okay, you made me okay, yeah. Yeah, you made me okay, you made me okay. You're like the clutch between me and the world. This is how you make it work. And you made me okay, you made me okay, yeah. Oh, now, yeah, you made me okay, you made me okay. My friends used to laugh at my expense, and my feelings always seem to pay. But somehow when you poke at me, you find another way to make a half smile escape from my face. Wow, 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 wow. Like a Swiss watch, hey, your timing is perfect. You must be telepathic, cause you know when I'm thinking of you. And you work it, and you work it, and you work it, yeah. My friends used to laugh at my expense, and my feelings always seem to pay. But somehow when you poke at me, you find another way to make a half smile escape from my face. I'm serious, but I can't stay tense with you smiling at me in this room. There's nothing that I can do but let the flowers that we're planting bloom. And you make me okay, you made me okay, yeah. Yeah, you made me okay, you made me okay. You always find a way to make things cool. 2, 3, 4, wow, 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 oh, wow, 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 oh. You made me okay, you made me okay, wow, oh. Woo. Yes. Oh my God. By the way, quarantine is nearly over for me. When I say quarantine, I mean no shows. My first live show comes up this Friday, about an hour away from Berlin, in a place called Neuruppin. And that's very, very exciting because I'm a little bit rusty, a little bit in my singing. It's been the longest layoff of me not playing shows since 2005. Can you believe that, people? 15 years of me performing music, and I have never gone 3 months without playing shows or music, which March 13th was the last show I played. Actually, it's going to be 4 months, start in 2 days before my first show. So kind of crazy. Although I've kind of played some online shows, which is, I guess, counts, but no live shows. So it's kind of crazy to think. Yes. I've got a cute little quote here, which I think is super cool. And by the way, when I think of I should have really quoted the Wedding Crashers stuff. I just love it so much. For you guys, if you don't know, Wedding Crashers, just an amazing movie. You got to watch it. It's just so funny. Right from the beginning, there's just two guys, and they're just really... They just have a deep love for each other, and you just see that in each scene as they kind of sacrifice for each other to kind of hook up with a girl, or try and find the love of their life, and whatnot. And it's just so much fun. I just really love all their different quotes. I'm gonna do what's the quote here? I love it. Where was I got here? Yes, I've got this quote by Jim Henson. It says, "There's not a word yet for old friends who have just met." I really love that quote. I think that's such a great one. There's not a word yet for old friends who have just met. And to me, I wrote this song right from the start. And I'm not, like I said, I quote back to Socrates in the fact that I feel like, Socrates says that us artists, we're just interpreters of the gods. And I truly believe that. I just find songs that come to me, they're deep in my conscience, and sometimes I don't really even know exactly where the deepness from the song comes from. But I wrote the song, like I said, back in around 2007, 2008. And now, when I look at it now through the lens of a friendship, I think is totally bang on. Right from the start basically refers exactly to that quote. That is, there's not a word yet for old friends who have just met. And I think I totally believe in that. I just love it so much. You might think of an afterlife. Maybe did we meet before in another life? But I certainly, I think Indians believe in that. And that would make sense to me, where you feel like you've met someone before. Where are we here? Friendship is, sorry? I know I'm not going full screen because as your friendship is the instrument by which God reveals to each of us the beauties of others. I like that quote. I think it's quite nice as well. Reveals each of us to the beauties of others. Friendship is the instrument by which God reveals to each of us the beauties of others. It's kind of neat. You see each other's, through a friendship, you definitely see beauty coming out of people. I love that quote. What's another one here? Nope, that's not the one I want to share with you right now. I think this is the one here. Friends are those rare people who ask how we are and then wait to hear the answer. Love that. Super cool. To me, that's just all about listening and being interested, which I think is fantastic. Yes. So let's go. I'm going to play right from the start because that one really captures. There's not a word yet for old friends who have just met. I don't have a picture for that one. So let's go full screen for right from the start. I haven't played it in a while, so I've got my lyrics in front of me. And for a little note, I'm not sure if Tony's there because he comes usually every week. But anyway, this is Tony Mops. He's from the UK. These chords are actually originally inspired by the Beatles and a specific song by the Beatles. And then I just slowed it down and ended up writing this song here, which turned out really, really beautiful for me. Really beautiful for me. Here we go, right from the start. I won't ever, ever let go of this. It's the hand that holds my will. This will never ever leave me as long as time stands still. Words that I will always stand on. Bricks immortal hold me high. Heavy thoughts held in your shoulder were released when you were crying. And I was always listening for sounds coming from your heart from the start. And you were always singing the songs that we all forgot from the start. Yeah, take a different size opinion. Paint it shiny and bright. Photograph it in color, and you got just what you need, right? And I was always listening. The sounds coming from your heart from the start. And you were always singing songs that we all forgot from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Right from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Oh, and you were always listening for sounds coming from my heart from the start. Yeah, and you were always singing the songs that we all forgot. Yeah, from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Right from the start. Yeah, right from the start. Yeah. And now my wife's gone, so I was gonna ask and see who's all there. I can't see because I don't see all the comments in front of me. She tells me who's all there, and she put little Peter Julian in the other room. Is he okay? Better in the other room? Was it a little loud for him? Really? What am I? Claudia Augustine. Hey, Claudia. Stephanie. Ebert. Stephanie Ebert. Hello, Stephanie. Susanne Kata. Nice. Susanne Fleck. Schön, euch wieder zu sehen. Also, ich habe eine deutsche Familie online jetzt heute. Sylvia Krone. Hallo, Sylvia. Leonie Laffineur. Cool. Sounds French. Is it? Yeah. Very, very nice. So we have a nice little crew there. You can let me know if there's anybody else on. We're streaming today, of course. As always, every weekend we're streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on Facebook, both my profile and page, and of course on Twitch and on Twitter. So you can find me everywhere, all around the world. We're talking about friendship today. If you're just joining me, we're talking about friendship. We're talking about it. You know, it's a crazy thing. I think it's for me. I have not put tons of intent into my friendship. It's really funny. I was thinking about it. You know, if you saw the picture that we had there, my 6 best men at my wedding. And it's funny, you know, I've been friends with them for a long, long time, but it's not just because we've spent so many years together, but really, we've kind of just been unintentionally, though, just have had a natural, authentic bond. I mean, I think only in the last couple of years, as I was preparing for my wedding, did I really put effort and intent, really true effort and intent, like from my heart, from love, like not from wanting what I want, or, you know, it just was really putting some effort into it from my end, just to be, I don't know how do you say it, but just intentional. I'll just say intentional, because every word can get kind of thrown out of context, like, who are you, all this kind of stuff. But I was really just doing that. So it's been absolutely amazing to see our friendships develop and kind of see my friends from a new perspective only in the last year or so, since, you know, like a year and a half leading up to my wedding back in September. And it's quite amazing, I have to say. So it leads up really beautiful to my song "Stay in Touch." I'm gonna do put a slide for "Stay in Touch," because "Stay in Touch" is really maybe one of my favorite friendship songs that I ever wrote. I like this one here. Never let your best friends get lonely. Keep disturbing them. I love that, because it's like, I'm that guy. I'm a little introverted. I know it doesn't seem like that, but I pull away. And sometimes I get into my own world, my selfish ambition, and I'm doing music, and I'm doing this and doing that, and I get really, really busy, and I just don't have time for my best friends. And they're really my best friends. I can talk to them about almost anything. I mean, each friend has their own topics in which we can talk about much deeper than others, but I still, between my 5, 6 best friends, I have this very deep, you know, I'm able to, you know, chat about so many different great things. So it's so wonderful. So I love that. I'm going to leave that quote up while I perform, I think, the next one here. But what's the other one? People, yeah. That's also, I love it. Friends are those rare people who are asked how we are and then wait to hear the answer. That's so, you know, maybe actually I want to do that one instead. I love that one. I think that's the thing where I'm learning to be a friend. And in my song, I even say that I'm learning to be a friend. I think that's really a lifelong lesson. And I'm learning to be a friend right now. To my wife and to my friends and to now my new son, Peter Julian. I'm going to learn how to be a friend to him and really support him. That's not has completely, hopefully, unconditional in any way that I can. So here we go. This is one of my favorite friendship songs that I ever wrote. It's called "Stay in Touch." You look at me with that inquisitive face. Don't know the answer, but I love the question. Got my attention 100% in through my heart. Oh, I got totally thrown off there for a second. Just thinking about this whole topic is just crazy for me. Okay, all right, let's do it again. Here you go. You look at me with that inquisitive face. Don't know the answer, but I love the question. Got my attention 100% in through my ears. You're tugging at my heart. I see a boy helping a girl. He doesn't know, but he just helped this world. There's something simple about the word hello. Mixed with a smile makes it all worthwhile. I feel you as a wonderful thing. Cozy like a comforter and fresh like spring. And even when you rain, you may think you're a downer, but that's part of your song, and I love it when it's out there. So sing it louder for me. Stay in touch with your heart. Sometimes the things that suck are the things that bring luck, like the stories told, the ones that never get old, are the battles we've won, the strangers we love, the days past the sun, tragedies overcome. Love is a verb that spells abundance, a doing word that gives us a substance to get past the wrongs, lose all regrets, forgive ourselves of our spiritual debts, and just live. So stay in touch with your heart. All we feel is who we love when we touch. Reaching out just brings it in as we start to begin to let love in. I don't often understand my world, so I search for someone else's words. Your point answer deep inside my brain fills me up so I can sing again. We all have the same goal in mind: save, protect, heal, and love when we can. And every day's a challenge because something falls apart. So every day's a chance to put together someone's heart. Sometimes it's scary when you get what you want, frustrating when it's not what you need. Always someone there, someone who can help you, but only if you want it. So stay in touch. All we feel is who we love when we touch. Reaching out just brings it in as we start to begin. Love is a verb that spells abundance. I do a word that gives us a substance. Love is a verb that spells abundance. I do a word that gives us a substance. Oh, it's about connection. So you connect the dots and you feel the thoughts of your friends now are the keys to my understanding of this world. And I'm learning to be a friend, and I take it from a friend, and I listen to your heart, listen to what you say. One call a day keeps the doctor away, and I know that you'll find me before the end of this world. Yeah, there's a lot of lyrics in that song. So yeah, I think that goes really well with this one here. Learn to be a friend, take it from a friend. You know, those lyrics are really came to me when I was recording the song. I really was just singing it at the end there, and they just came to me, just boom, and I just recorded them. And that's the reason why it ends with just lyrics in that one. Is really kind of a neat one. But never let your best friends get lonely. Keep disturbing them. I really love that one. It's definitely in there. That's why I say stay in touch. You know. Reviews to which the beauties of others. I really love that one as well. By the way, I wanted to send another quick shout out to everybody who's contributed to my video, The Way of Life. Speaking of which, I'm going to play the demo for you guys. Way of Life is the new single that's coming out July 31st. And I'm really pumped about the song. I'm really excited. If you're a patron, then you can already go into your area and download it and listen to it. And yeah, really exciting, and use it. So check this out. This is a demo. If you guys, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're into, whatever is a way of life for you. For me, I have so many ways of life. I basically can't live without sports in my life in some way, shape, or form. I can't. It is my way. It's an expression of my heart and who I am. I also can't live without music in my life. It is my way. It's an expression of who I am. I did not choose to be a musician. It's just who I am. Like a plant does not choose itself. I cannot choose myself. Music is in my heart and soul. Philosophy, talking to you guys, this podcast, all this stuff is very much a part of me. So you can pick one or a couple things that are all about who you are at and who you are. So we're discovering who you are. And here we go. This is my little demo I made. You can submit your little video to me, to my way of life.
I'd give it up in a heartbeat just
See, there's one of my passions. You just gotta make a sign.
People tell me
we
the
do a little
freedom's on a point
basketball layup.
Oh, when I'm without you, I'm
I love exercising. Big part of my daily routine.
the light that shines inside
There's me
me
recording
when
in the
I'm
studio
with
here.
you.
All right, so that is, that's my little demo right now. That's how I want to do, make the rest of the song, the video, and I want to do with you guys as contributions. So far, I've had, a lot of great contributions so far, and I'm just really excited. So it doesn't matter what you're loving, if it's crochet, knitting, I don't know, how do you say, wie sagt man crochet, baby? Auf Deutsch? Häkeln? Häkeln. If you do häkeln, stricken, häkeln, cooking, kochen. So, für meine deutsche Freunde, für so überhaupt deutsche Leute, so heute Nachmittag auf jeden Fall. So, was du begeistert bist über oder deine Leidenschaft, bitte, so, das wäre super cool. Und du könntest ein Video so kurz so 5 Sekunden, just 5 seconds to send me a little video with a little sign. This is my way of life. That's it. It would be so fantastic. And then you do the camera like this, you have your phone like landscape quer, statt portrait, quer. So, all right. So that's that. I'm really, right now, there's just so many things going on. I'm super excited. What's the next quote here? So I got a couple more quotes for you guys about friendship. And you know what? Actually, I'd love to hear your comments, so auf Deutsch oder Englisch, dein Kommentar. Das wäre cool, ist herzlich willkommen. What your thoughts are on friendship. What is a true friend for you? Here's some more quotes that I thought were really, really cool. True friendship comes when the silence between two people is comfortable. I think me and Nicole are getting to that point, where we can really we can have dinner, or we can be sitting there and not talking at all and just enjoying our company. That's it. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely, it's very interesting. So David Tyson says that a single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Very, very interesting, by Leo Buscaglia. I think it's a nice, cool quote. Maybe you guys have some interesting quotes. Like I said, you can put in the comment section. Oh, hello to the Philippines. Well, who is it? Gimel Samsung Kalma. Welcome from the Philippines. Wonderful. We've been making some nice friends and fans in the Philippines, and so welcome to the show. Today we're talking about friendship, and I'm quoting quotes about friendship, and I'm asking you guys for your favorite quote on friendship, if you have one, or what you believe the true meaning of friendship is. Jim Morrison said, the true friend is someone you can be yourself around, really. And I think that's what a lot of people would really define friendship as. Certainly someone you want to hang around with more, finding your tribe. You can make more friends. This is what Dale Carnegie says. He says, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. And I think it's not necessarily a goal to make friends, but I think certainly my comments to Dale would be, you make friends just period. If you're not even trying to make friends, you're just interested in people, interested in what their struggle is, because we're all in the same struggle. Let's be honest, we're all in a big life struggle, and it's so very interesting. You know what? Let's do this here. I don't have any more quotes. So very, very interesting what we're all going through in our lives. So it's very interesting to see how people are going through their struggle and really getting that authentic share. I think what I want to do is I got a couple more songs that I wanted to share, and a couple more, I think, quotes. I think for me, what did I have kind of planned? I had a couple of songs more planned out here. Actually, yeah, so I'm going to do one that I wrote. Actually, this song here I wrote. I'm actually going to be re-releasing this song, Alone Together. I'm re-releasing it in December. Because I had a producer in Sweden, a record label in Sweden who really loves the song and wanted to do a new version of it. And I thought, okay, well, why not? It's a great song. And this song was inspired by somebody who's actually not a friend of mine, but I really was connected to her through her pain. It was on New Year's, actually. I was talking to her. Maybe it must have been 2009 or 2010. Where I think I just spent the New Year's by myself. I think it was 2010 to 2011 I was by myself. And I was just talking to her and just listening I didn't try to change it, just listening. And I got inspired to write the song Alone Together, which I think was so apropos for what's going on right now with all the coronavirus. Everybody has to stay home alone and try and stay connected. And there's a time of total weirdness where we're connected online here, but we're also very alone too. We almost don't, kind of need people. We can be at home and not have to go anywhere or do anything because we have internet, and we can order everything in and you don't have to see anybody. So you can easily have quarantine, no problem. So I wrote the song called Alone Together. It's about the struggle that we're all in together. And we each have our unique struggle, which makes sense because we all have something unique to give to the world as well. So that's our unique advantage point. So this is a friendship song to say that I understand. We're alone for different reasons. Maybe that's our cross to bear. If it's any consolation, we're alone together. Alone together. We forget sometimes what we mean to each other. We don't see sometimes how we see one another. If anything should happen to me, I want you to know I know, how you feel. Please know I know how much you feel. Hey, I feel the rain when it falls on you. I hold the cold in your bones too. Oh, I know how much you hurt in the middle. I know how much you hide, 'cause I'm right there with you. If it's any consolation, there's a crowd under the weather. If it's any consolation, it's a road we share. If it's any consolation, there's a line and we're all in it. If it's any consolation, I'm right there with you. Alone together. Alone together. Yeah, I know we'll find our way. Yeah. I know we'll find our way. I know we'll find our way. Yeah. Oh, I know we'll find our way. Yeah. There you are. It's my song, my friendship song, my empathy song, I think we would say, compassionate song, to say that, yeah, we're alone together. We're alone, but we're not alone because we are all alone. We are all alone. Even my little son, Peter Julian, he just came in this world. He's alone. I got to figure out who he is. He's got to figure out who he is. I got to figure out who I am. I'm still figuring out who I am. Who the heck am I? Who is David Blair? I don't know. Welcome to the David Blair Music Show podcast. Today, my friends, we're talking about friendship. We're talking about, we're asking questions. I'm talking about quotes. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it so much. And I have to say, even when you talk about my marriage, even how we've all been married, I feel like we've been married since July 2nd, 2016, because that was our first date. And that was the day I committed to myself. I said, if she leaves me, that's fine, but I'm committed to her. I'm going to stay, and I'm going to do the best I can to just be the best person I can be in it. And if I fail and she leaves me because I failed, then I can say, hey, I give 100% and it just wasn't good enough. And then I can be okay. I can die. So far, she's still there, and I'm still trying to be that guy as best I can, and she's still there, and we're having a little family together. But I think, to me, that's the exploration, to me, of friendship as well. and that we've been able to build a beautiful friendship, true friendship of, being there for someone. I love this quote here. I'm going to give you guys another quote. Friendship is, here we go. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. Now, I don't know what you guys think about that quote. Friendship is unnötig. Von meiner deutschen Freunde. Freundschaft ist unnötig. Wie Philosoph, wie Kunst. It has no survival. Es hat keinen Wert, kein Überlebenswert, sondern es ist ein von diesen Dings, die Wert geben zu erleben, zu erleben. I don't know, I'm sure if I got that right, but it gives value. Es gibt Wert zu leben, statt. So that's what that's about there. I really think that's a great, great quote because, well, I want to say, so my wife has had challenges with like who she should keep in her life. I've had challenges sometimes even in that area, definitely more subconsciously than she has. Who do you keep in your life? Who do you not? People say, get rid of fake friends and all this kind of stuff like this. But what's a fake friend? Who knows? They're trying. Maybe they're trying and you're trying. Maybe you're being a fake friend for them because you're pissed at them and they don't know. And what's going on there. So to me, that's one of my favorite quotes. I think that is my favorite quote because then there's no pressure to be friends with anybody. There's no, für meine deutsche Freunde vielleicht aus dem Schwabenland, so Schwaben gibt es ein bisschen vielen Druck oder gibt es a lot of pressure in the South, and I don't know how it is in the Philippines. You guys have a different society as well. But I think there's always this cultural pressure that you should hang out or you should be with this person or get along with people. And I think obviously you want to get along with people, but you don't want to force yourself on anybody, right? You want them to want to hang out with you and they want you to want to hang out with them. You want to have a win-win, not lose-lose to me, which is, those boring dinners or those boring meetups where no one has anything to say, no real valuable exchange, and it's just very, very shallow, oberflächlich, That's not what you're looking for. You want something real, something truthful, something that can give you something, Ein bisschen Wert, ein bisschen Zweck, a little bit of purpose, So I'm doing a couple of little German words, just to keep you guys involved. So this is my favorite quote. I think that's the one that I really love the most. And I'm wondering if I have a song that does that. I've got another quote I want to read to you while I do this one here, because I think we're getting towards the end here. I just wanted to play a couple songs for you guys and let you know about it. Next week, by the way, I have a special guest, the producer of the track Way of Life. He's going to be on the show. And this evening, I also have a show, 7 p.m., with Alessia Labate, an Italian singer-songwriter who she wrote, actually, today's friendship whole theme came from her because she wrote a song called Something Special. We're going to be talking about it tonight. I'm going to show her this quote. I'm curious as to what she thinks about this and what she thinks about friendship and where this song came from. So very pumped about it. But next week, Ostilian, my producer, guy, he's coming to the show, and let me show you what he's about. He's the one who inspired that synth line. Check this out. This is he produced this artist here. Her name's Nina. Pretty funky bass. But he's the guy who produced my track. We're gonna talk to him next week.
Embracing the night sky, hunting down the one.
This video has got about 100,000 views, and the album's had 1 million views on YouTube and whatnot. So Nina doing some great things. Anyway, you get the idea. That's what he's about, and so we're gonna be talking to him next week and going through that whole thing. Basically, we talked to him going through that whole thing, going through our song, Way of Life. We're going to be going through the Way of Life, the hashtag Way of Life, and I'll probably be able to show him some clips of what's going on, and we'll talk about behind the scenes, and we'll explain to you guys how we wrote the song together. It's neat because he sent it to me while I was in the Olympics in Brazil in 2016, and now it's just barely now coming out for summer, which I think is amazing. So That's him next week. All right. Let's do. So let's leave that quote up again. I love that. Let's just, for you guys, friendship is unnecessary. Freundschaft ist unnötig. It's unnecessary. Nicht eine Herausforderung. Nee, that's a challenge. Das ist eine Herausforderung. Es ist nicht eine Voraussetzung. It's not a requirement, of life. So here we go. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to say, that's one last thing. Here we go. How many slams in an old screen door? When you slam a door, how many slams are in it? Depends on how loud you shut it. How many slices in bread? Depends on how thin you cut it. How much good inside a day? Depends on how good you live them. How much love inside a friend? Depend on how much you give them. I love that. I think it's very, very nice quote. So with that, I'm going to end with this song. I'm going to leave the quote up. I'm going to play it. It's called As You Let Go. I'm going to do the acoustic version on guitar for you guys. And it's all about giving the gift of listening, in my opinion. Maybe one of the most important skills that you can possibly give, one of the most important gifts you can give to someone, is listening. Please don't be so hard on yourself. I want to hear what you have to say. And I know you got a lot on your mind. Yeah. So just lay down and stare at the sky till you start to spin your secrets, till you forget that I'm listening, till you start to bloom like a rose, driving down those sweet old roads, and everything comes as you let go. The sun has just begun to shine its rays, and together with the clouds it was worth the wait. The more you say your dreams, they come away. Yeah. To hear you smile makes my day. And as you start to spin your secrets, I'm loving every single minute. As you start to bloom like a rose, I'm with you, traveling yellow brick road, and everything comes as you let go. As you're spilling all your secrets, I'm loving every single minute. And your soul is shining like it knows where the gold is under every rainbow. And everything comes as you let go. There you are, my friends. Thank you very much for checking out the David Blair Music Show podcast, the Friendship Edition, the afternoon edition, the evening edition for Philippines, but the afternoon edition here in Berlin. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you possibly tonight with Alessia Labate, the singer-songwriter from Milan, who just finished recording the song Something Special with the producer of Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. And so we're going to be talking with her tonight at 7 p.m. You can see the replay if you are not online. You'll see that on YouTube and whatnot and Facebook. And next week again, I'm with Oscillion, And yes, so thank you so much for being here today. Vielen, vielen Dank für hier kommen heute und wir sehen uns sehr, sehr bald. Und ja, bis dann. So, tschüss.